Hello there. Welcome back to Financial Accounting in 5. In this video, we want to look at the question paper of November 2024. And we are going to look at first question of that question. Question one, current types of insurance. We are seeing that 1 point is having 2 marks. You'll see that when we are talking about insurance, insurance is a means of protection from financial loss in exchange for a fee, where one party agrees to compensate another party in the event of a certain loss. So there should be a certain loss that should be compensated when insurance takes place. So therefore, it is a form of risk management. So you see that the process of compensating a loss comes also as a form of risk management. Very important for us to take note. So all our question requires us to name 3 different types. So we are just going to name them on 1.1. So we are going to see that the first type that we can try to include, we have got fire insurance, car insurance, and lastly, we can also include the inventory loss insurance. We will include the fidelity and guarantee insurance also can also be a type of insurance. So that's what we have for the first part. Then 1.2, name 4 components of the internal control system and name 4 components. So we can start by trying to understand what exactly are internal control systems. So you would see that internal control system, basically, they are measures put in place to minimize risk and protect assets. So basically, that's what we in terms of internal control systems. They are put in place to minimize risk and protect assets, and also they ensure accuracy of records. Also promoting operational efficiency as well as encouraging adherence to policies. So by implementing internal control systems, we are also encouraging adherence to policies. So basically, that's the explanation that we have in terms of internal control system. But our question requires us to name 4 components of internal control system. So we are going to see that we have got various components that we can include there. When we can include a trial balance as a component of our internal control system. So remember, by preparing a trial balance, we are trying to one of the main functions of a trial balance is to control to correct errors, maybe detect errors in the ledgers. If there's any error that is transferred in the ledgers, it can be easily be detected by the trial balance. So that becomes one of the components that we have in terms of internal control system. So we can as well try to include a trial balance. So we have a section where we are supposed to fill in terms of those internal control systems. So we are saying the components that we have are the first one, we are saying trial balance, include the bank reconciliation also is also a component. Include the risk assessment as a component. We can also include control activities. Activities, so these are the components that we have in terms of control systems. So we have the next question, which is one first part, we've got advantages of partnership. Second part, we've got disadvantages of a partnership. So basically, we know that a partnership is where we are having 2 or more people that are joined together to operate a business. So we are saying a minimum of 2 and maximum of 20 and defines a partnership. So what are the advantages can we deduce from that? So basically, some of the advantages are very clear. As we can see that by having a partnership, we are going to see that they are going to combine their expertise. The different people that are going to combine and operate, they also combine the expertise, which is going to work in the favor of the partnership. So we are saying in terms of advantages. So 1.3.1, we are saying advantages. So we are saying the first one, parties. Parties can combine their expertise. That is the first advantage that we can include, and also we can look for another one that we can also include as an advantage. It is illegal. There are no legal formalities that are much involved in terms of formation of partnership. So it becomes an advantage from the point of view of partners. It is easy to form. So we can as well try to include that as an advantage. It is easy to form, as we are saying, there are no legal formalities that are involved. So I think first point to say parties to form in the sense that there are no legal formalities that are involved. So we can as well try to put that. And other advantages that we can raise is that they share all the profits. If they make a profit, if they make profits, they will share all the profits among themselves. So it becomes an advantage also. So we go to the second part, obviously, internship. So we can as well try to go to the 1 point and 3.2, whereby also it requires us to raise 2 points. So disadvantages now, we are saying there's lack of continuity. The orders of a partnership and partner. So if partners die, it will be very hard for that partnership to continue operating. So that's the lack of continuity. Upon the death of the partners, the operations of that partnership is closely going to be affected. So that's one of the disadvantages. So we can also try to look for another disadvantages that another disadvantage that we can also include higher chances of disagreements of unlimited ability. Basically, we are saying upon maybe the liquidation of the partnership, we're going to see that personal assets of the partners can be taken and compensate for the debts that the business is owing. So that becomes an unlimited liability aspect that comes as a disadvantage from the point of view of business. So this is what we have on this question. Then move on to the next question, which is saying a bank statement shows a credit balance of 50 check of 6,500 rand in an outstanding deposit of 2,000. So basically, we know that if it's an outstanding check, remember a check it's supposed to reduce the bank statement balance. So if it's outstanding, it means it's in the process of being effected on the bank statement. So obviously, we are supposed to subtract it. So we're going to subtract this one. 6,000 on the bank statement is still outstanding and still in the process of being effected on the bank statement. So it's supposed to increase the credit balance. So it's a plus. So that's how we are going to present it in the other section. So we come here, we are saying, so we can as well try to come up with a statement whereby we can have a column. We are saying the first balance that we are using, if you refer back, you'll see that it's a credit balance. So credit balance, obviously, it will be a positive balance. So we come here and say credit balance, the figure that we have is 50,000. So we include our 15,000. So 50,000 rand. So we can indicate, and then from there we are supposed to add. We add our outstanding deposit. We add outstanding deposit. So we can say plus outstanding. And the amount that we have is 2,500. And then we are supposed to subtract the outstanding check, which is 6,500. And the amount that we have is 6,500. And obviously, by subtracting, we can show in brackets. So from there, we can now find the final balance. So this is now going to be, if you go back to repair back to the question, they say, calculate the accurate amount in the bank account. So it's going to be the accurate bank balance. So here it's accurate. Thereby, we are and we're going to get your answer as 11,000. We move on to the 1.5, which is our next question, which is saying define the term partnership. So we have defined earlier in terms of the partnership where we said we are having two. or more partners, which is a range of 2 to 20, describing a partnership. So we can try to define it within that context. We're saying it is a business between two. We can just say between minimum of 2 and maximum of 20. A maximum of 20 people, which are called factors, contractual obligations. They have the net objective of making profit, to make profit. So this is the explanation that we can give. I think that is now our 1.6. I would say calculate each missing amount in the table below and write only the answer next to the question number. That's 1.6.1 up to 1.6.5 in the attached answer ground off to 2 decimal places. So very important for you to take note that we know that if we say VAT, if we say VAT plus amount exclusive, you get amount inclusive. So basically we are saying amount inclusive is equals to amount exclusive plus VAT amount. This is generally what we have data representation. Remember also in terms of proportionate representation, in terms of percentages, you're also going to notice that our VAT in this case is with 15%, and our exclusive is always 100%. So which is now 115%. So this is another a formula that we can also use to find the basic figure. So 1.6.1, you see that it's 100%. So you just make a proposition numerator with a given figure 10,195. So we come here, just show the working, whereby we are saying over 150 times the given figure, which is 10,195. So we calculate to 2 decimal places as 8,865.22, which is 8,865 rands 22 cents. So that's what we have. Then we go to what the amount that we are looking for, 15, what we got here, over what we have, 150 times 10,150 over 115, and then we multiply with the given figure 10,195, and obviously this is going to be over 1, and you calculate it correctly. You see that the answer that you're supposed to get is going to be 1,329. 1,329 rands 78 cents to 2 decimal places. Then 1.6.3. We see that 1.6.3 is now either given is 15%, so we can just say what we don't have is 150 numerator, what we 150. So that's exactly how we are going to send it in our other section, whereby we are going to say 150 over 50 times given figure, which is 150 over 1, and then we'll see what we get there. You're supposed to get your answer is 1,150 rands. So basically that's what we have, 1.6.4. 1.6.4 is now amount exclusive, which is 100%. Figure that 100 numerator over what we have, 50% denominator, given figure 150. So we also come here, say 100 over 50. We see that the figure that we are going to get is 1,000. And lastly, 1.6.5, whereby it's now 150%, 150%, and we are given, or you can alternatively, we can use this formula where amount VAT inclusive is the one that we are looking for, which is equal to amount exclusive plus VAT. So we're going to say 900 plus 135. So we can just calculate it from that point. So we say 900 plus 135. So we get that as we'll try to calculate it. And you see that we are going to get it as 1,035. So basically, this becomes the last part of our question, and we can check what our question is, check 4 marks. So this is what you guys are going to do, the first question of the question paper of November 2024. Thank you for listening. Let's stay tuned for more videos to come. Yes, for this video, I'm out.